Welcome back. You're still watching Fut-Afrique. We're having all conversations around football on the African continent. And now we turn our attention to where everyone is watching, the opulent Olympics that are taking place out in France. A beautiful opening ceremony that we spoke about last week. But now that the glitz and glamour out of the way, let's talk about the action as far as football is concerned. Africa had 4 representatives. And as it stands, only 2 remain. Guinea and Mali packed their bags back within the African continent.
Yes, packed their bags and the Ghana must go and went back. Yes, Guinea Mali didn't really impress me, if I had to be honest. Guinea conceding 6 goals, only scoring once. Yes, I know they had tough opposition. I know they had New Zealand. I know they had France. I know they had the United States. And I know they were unlucky. We could blame.
So they have America, Oceania, and they have Europe. Come on, cut them some slack.
Man, Senegal did it in the year 2002 against France in the World Cup on the biggest.
Senegal have been African champs.
Yes.
So we do expect much from them.
All right,
right?
But I'm saying the underdogs the underdogs in any tournaments can do.
But let's be realistic. Let's be realistic about it. We have to be realistic, right? As far as Mali, I believe that from the 2, I'm more disappointed in Mali as opposed to Guinea.
Yes, Mali conceding late against Japan in the 82nd minute was a big mistake. We also saw that the Malians had some players that I think, that will take them forward, moving forward.
I want to get into when we talk about women's football, because we saw it more evident there as opposed to here within the men's side, right? But we have our pride and joy that is still up there and is still allowing the African star to shine bright. It is none other than the North Africans. It was always going to be them.
Yes, I think the difference between the North Africans and the West Africans in the Olympics is that the North Africans took their chances. They'll never let what Mali did against Israel, having 22 shots and not managing to convert at least 2 of those chances. Never happened with the North Africans. The likes of Rahimi was playing so well. Ibrahim Abdel, also a player for Egypt that really impressed me. And I'm happy with how the North Africans took their chances and they're shining as bright as the Olympic torch itself.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about Egypt. I would love to see more exports coming out of Egypt, but just how they're plying their trade. I think we've always said that within Africa, Egypt does well, but as of late, we feel like they're a bit of chokers. It looks like this new crop and this new generation can somewhat break that curse.
Yeah, when you look at even their coach, he's done a fantastic job and he was instrumental to improving the quality of the players in Brazil in the 2016 edition. Brazil actually winning it and just what it did with the young players. So I had all the confidence in the world when it came to coaching Egypt that he was going to do an exceptional job. And he did. He has done so far.
Well, he certainly did it in the year 2016, and that is when Brazil won it out in Rio. Egypt will be delighted that they have a man like this who was able to tick off the box of the first hurdle, which is getting out of the group stages.
That's right. And I like the phenomenal job. They're more experienced players, the likes of Mohamed El Neni, also Zizo of Zamalek. He has integrated so well into this team, and the young Cubs are definitely hungry and they've done so well. They can be proud of their performance.
You call them the young Cubs, right? So then what we call
the young Cubs are for.
But why would you call them the young Cubs?
The Atlas Cubs. I call
young Cubs. Is a cub not a small one anyway?
Yes, Cubs. Under 23. And these
so
are
what are the baby pharaohs?
Egypt, the young pharaohs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know just quickly. France. Obviously, everything has favored them thus far, including VAR.
Well, if you're the home team, you have no excuses. If you have Thierry Henry coaching you, the likes of Alexander Lacazette up front, Michael Olise, you have to shine.
Yeah, definitely have to shine. France, France, France. So much pressure, but the fact that they made it out the group stages, that is one tick in the box. And I believe that regardless of what happens and where we end up and how this tournament plays out, we are still proud of Africa's representatives, especially the North Africans, as far as the West Africans is concerned. It's back to the drawing board. After 4 years, we come back and we try again. Afrique.